Everyone, it's Pastor Justin here, wanting to give you a preview of this Sunday. I will be preaching at Grace. Danny Hillier will be preaching over at Covenant. And we are going to be talking about fire, just like we've been talking about throughout this Pentecost sermon series. But today we're specifically talking about fire, no brimstone. If you come from a more fundamentalist tradition, you might have learned about hell, fire, and brimstone. But I want you to realize that the fire that God is putting inside of us is one that is a flame of passion, is a flame of goodness and grace that's meant to fuel us in the world, not one of condemnation, not one of judgment. In our text this Sunday, we'll be in Matthew chapter 9, verses 9 through 13. And Jesus comes along to his disciples and says, "Follow me, follow me." And yet, throughout Christian history, we get this all messed up inside of our minds, that we move from follow me to believe in this list of doctrines. Instead of come along and do as I'm doing, Jesus is saying, we go, you know what? There's some thought list that you and I need to create and people need to subscribe to it. But Jesus doesn't ask for intellectual assent to some sort of right dogma. No, not at all. Instead, Jesus says, come along, walk this way. Be enveloped by this fire, this passion, this compassion for yourself and for humanity, just as I, Jesus Christ, have for all of humanity. That I was sent into the world not to condemn the world, but that the world through me might be saved. Jesus shows people compassion. Jesus invites us to do the same. God is creating a world full of forgiveness in cultures that demand adherence to the tribal party line. God wants mercy more than sacrifice. This is such a reframe of traditional religion and spirituality throughout human history, not only in Christianity, but most of the world's religions, philosophies, and spiritualities. Religion has demanded purity and wags its finger at us for our imperfection. But Jesus-centered faith isn't worried about unholiness. It's not worried about sin. It's not worried about impurity. It's all just smoke from the fire. Religion condemns with hell, fire, and brimstone. Jesus offers us a fire and fuel of spirit, no brimstone added. So join us this Sunday. We would love to see you. Thanks, everyone.